I created this envelope pocket journal 4 years ago. I used it as an album for a while, and after about 2 years, some of the vellum pockets started peeling off. I moved all my ephemera into another album, and since then it was sitting empty on my shelf, and I thought the other day it's really a shame that it's so empty and unloved like that, because it really is a cute little journal. Today I'd like to change that, and I would love to give it a new purpose. Hello everyone, it's Dragana at Saacibo. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So, my old envelope pocket journal. If you'd like to learn how to make this and how to bind junk mail envelopes into a journal like this, with some papers of course, I have an old tutorial. You can find the link down below. It's got 10 signatures, very flexible spine, and lots of pockets. In the process of removing some of these, I left these on purpose so that you see my problem. These vellum pockets were glued with double-sided tape, and when you peel them off, they actually damaged the paper. And in some areas they were peeling off, and in some they were really stuck. One way of fixing this would be to remove those two signatures and bind them again. I could do that, I suppose. The rest of them seem to be okay. No damage there because I didn't glue pockets everywhere. I've only done something here, but I would really like to fix it. I'm also going to fix this cover. That's just packaging paper here. It's not very exciting, is it? I want to do something, maybe add some fabric there and there. And I'm going to fix one signature. Can't really fix the whole journal in one video. That will take a long time. But I will start by fixing the first one. And once I complete the whole thing, I will do a proper flip through. And to fix it, I'm going to use the latest freebies. Cherry Blossom, and also some papers from the grungy stenciled dyed papers we've done a few weeks ago. I have 4 new pages in this Cherry Blossom. There's one with fussy cut flowers, one with just leaves, one with branches, and the last page is with words. Words from all over the world that describe perhaps something that's not that easy to translate in other languages. I've also included the words that the member from our Facebook group, Linda, suggested. The last 3 lines are the words from Bosnian language. This line here is probably the same in Croatian and Serbian and some other Slavic languages, and the last 2 were more specific to Bosnia and they have some Turkish origin. The rest are from all over the world. You've got some German ones, some Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese. There's a Greek one and so on. I mentioned in the previous video that I might do a page with definitions of the words, but I'm not going to do that. I thought it's probably better if you, for example, pick a word that sounds interesting to you and you go online and search for the meaning, and then you can write it in your journal. It will give you an opportunity to write something by hand. I've read about the meanings of these words, but I can't remember unless I write it down. So for me, it's going to be better like that. If you have a suggestion or you'd like to see a word from your culture, from your language, or just a word that you like to be added to some of these labels, please leave in the comments below. And as soon as I collect enough to fill another page, I will, and I will put it on my website for all of us to learn different languages and to learn about these special words that have some sort of meaning. It could be anything. To get the freebie, please visit my website. The link is up on the screen and also below the video. Once you're on the free download page, simply close all the ads that pop up. Look for the image you wish to download and click on the image. It should open up in a new tab. Now you can choose to print or save the image to your computer. You do not need to register. You do not need to pay or install anything. I do not ask for anything in return. If you click on any of the ads by mistake and they ask for the payment, subscription, your credit card details, Please know it is not me, so don't provide your information. If you wish to share my freebies, please share the link to my website. Please do not sell or redistribute in a digital form as a freebie anywhere else. And it is totally okay to use printed version of all my freebies in the journals that you make and sell. Okay, that was good. I have a few of these ready to use. As I've mentioned, once I started peeling off those vellum pockets, I damaged the pages. Here too, I hope you can see where the pocket was. The paper is really thin. On that side, it looks all right, sort of, but on that, it's really damaged. Here as well, I damaged that a little bit. Then I had this glued probably with glue stick, and look, it's just peeling off. So this is what happens when you use glue stick. After 4 years, it's going to be damaged. And over here, I probably used some different glue. Ah, that's now totally wrecked, but I'll fix it. Okay. For the album, I prefer the other idea I had with acetate and sewing. It just worked better. But anyway, I had to try. I think that's all right. I don't have to get everything off. I'll cover it. But before I start working on the signature, I want to fix these covers. I prepared some cardstock. This is just from a sketchbook. It's a thin cardstock. Because I wanted to add fabric there, I thought I'll just glue the fabric on this cardstock and then I'll glue it all together here. Perhaps that would be the best. And I was looking at the fabrics that I had, and I really wanted to use this gray color, but I only have 2 different samples, but it's almost the same color, so I'm going to use them. I'm going to use one the front and one on the back. I was going to just glue this over, and I don't need the whole thing, I guess. I can just cut that off. And there, just use glue stick. It won't matter if it comes undone, it's just for now. Okay. For this side, I better use some stronger glue. Let's use the silicone glue. Do the corners first. And now just like so. How's that look? Oh, that looks all right, I guess. I don't want it to be too thick or heavy. I just wanted fabric, but without too much bulk, I guess. So this thin cardstock is perfect, I think, for what I want to achieve. I think the corners look all right. It's really fun working with fabric like this. It's not stretchy, it's thin, and it doesn't really fray much. Right, so I'm gonna add now the glue like so. This is like Fabrifix, very similar. It's silicone glue, but it's a cold one. It dries relatively fast, as you can see, and it works great on fabric. And if you want to know where I get it, it's a local craft shop, so I don't know if it's available online. All I can tell is that it was made in Spain. And for this part here, I'm just going to use the regular white glue, craft white, because it's paper. I think that's going to look very nice. Looks better already, doesn't it? Maybe some big clips. Okay, now let's do this one. I'm going to do exactly the same to that one. And then I will come back. Okay, that one's done too. Let's glue it. Very nice. That was an easy fix. The cover is not so soft anymore, it's more firm, so I really like that. That page is badly damaged at the bottom, and that one too. There's quite a few tears. I think I just have to glue something on both sides. This is my solution to that. I really wanted to use the freebie from last week, and I printed this borderless so that it's big enough to cover this whole page. If I just glue that like so, and then I would do the same on this side. Just fold this. Let's just see how that looks. And that way, I'd still be able to write on that page. I can color that and have that poem there. I think that would work. I don't really want it to go all the way into the binding, so I'm going to just tear it. I'm going to tear just the end bit, just like that. Just tear it a little bit, like half a centimeter. If I go all the way into the fold, I have a feeling after a while it's just going to start peeling off again. I'm going to ink that. I think that would look really nice. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to go and do the same here. I might as well ink these edges too. It's easier to do it now. I'm going to add just glue stick everywhere, but I'm going to add reliable glue on the edges. As we've seen earlier, the glue stick eventually stops working, but if we have decent glue on the sides, that shouldn't be a problem. Just go in both directions to make sure I put enough. Can't remember which sort of glue stick I used back then. Who knows? 4 years is a long time. Okay, so now I'm just going over like this with this glue. Okay, I'll go like this. Just for the extra security. Okay. I won't press until I'm sure that it's in the right spot. It seems to be. Just gonna go with this. I think that edge looks really nice, like that. It's not too thick either. Really nice. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same with this page. Edges are torn, it's all inked and ready to be glued. And just a little bit. Alright. And even if it's not 100% accurate, that's alright. Yeah, I think I went here a little bit more in. That's alright. I'll just fix that with inking. So those pages are covered, and now we need to fix this. This is what I had in mind. That was from the previous freebie when we did stenciling and dyeing technique. I need a piece of paper to cover that, so I'm just gonna go like so. Just gonna ink this. Perhaps I can glue that. Right, and here I need to just ink the very edge. I realized I have a lot of these printables that I've created as freebies and also digital kits. I always print them out and then I never get a chance to use all of them. And this is a great way to use them. Going to add a little bit of glue, just like I've done with the page, and then white glue. I think I'm going to have a lot of embellishing opportunities in this journal. Okay. All fixed. Now the pocket is in terrible shape. I was thinking of adding this. I don't want to do the binding again, so I'm just going to cut here, maybe like so on an angle, and here, and I might have to gently peel that off. Just a little bit so that I can slide this in. I think that would totally work. Let's ink it. This paper is thin, it's 80 GSM. So it's perfect for doing this gluing over. In this case, I will add the glue here first. Glue stick in the middle, and then we're gonna add this glue. A little bit there. Is this like a journal restoration? Love that pocket. And now I can add the glue here. And over here. And over here as well. Could add a notch on that side or on this side. I'll try with this big one. Maybe here. Doesn't have to be in the middle. Yep. What do we do here? I found this little fabric and paper collage. I think it looks good there, but it's not tall enough, so I will cover with this paper first. That's also freebie. You see how that is really damaged there? I want to cover that part of that pocket, make it nice and firm. I'm going to add the glue here first. So glad I didn't give up on this journal. Ah, that's so not done well, so I hope I can go in and make it larger. Now that part there, I have a little piece of that paper left. Perhaps I can add that there. I don't want it to cover that there, so I'm just going to go like this. Okay, seems to be all right, and I guess now I can glue that back into place. And here too. That's much better. I'm just gonna remove this excess paper. Just white glue is okay because I'm gonna add it only to the part with the paper. I'm not gonna glue the fabric. I'm very happy with this. This is a Japanese word or phrase, wabi-sabi. It means the beauty found in imperfection. It's appropriate for this journal since I'm fixing it. I thought that would be fun, and I found this one. There's a Greek version of this word, meraki, but in Bosnian we say merak, which means you enjoy doing something so much that you put a part of yourself into it. There's one more word which I hope I won't use in this journal, but if I make a mess, I will. And I've practiced all morning how to say this. And I hope I'm doing it correct, but for my German viewers, I'm really sorry if I'm mispronouncing this. Verschlimmbessern. And it's a funny word, I love it. And what it means is to make something worse by trying to improve it. So I'm hoping I'm not doing it to this journal. But I cut it just in case if I really mess it up. Okay. Wabi-sabi. Love that. And maybe I can use that one. verschlimmbessern. I'm gonna practice more. And you know, my grandmother was German, and yet I don't speak German, not a word. The only time I heard her speak German to me was when she was telling me off for something that I've done. I was going to create an envelope with that freebie from a few weeks ago. I made a whole kit and then I didn't get a chance to use it. So this is perfect for that. And it goes well with these cherry blossom papers too. I have this waxed paper. This was dyed with egg dye inks, and I left a stencil on top, and then I waxed it. So I'm gonna put it inside. I was thinking of just putting it into that pocket, like so. I can glue that flower there. Easy peasy flower, just like that. I love that. And I found this little paper bag with a butterfly. It's the right color. I can put that there. I will need something for here. I really need something for there. Okay, let's make a tag. I'll just use this recycled packaging. And I'm using just glue stick because I plan to stitch it on the sewing machine. So that would be okay. I think it's the right size now. I'll just round these two, and then I'm gonna do that. Let's grab some of the lace. I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. Okay, that's what that looks like. I'm going to glue that. Now I'm thinking maybe I should just fussy cut it because I don't like how it looks with those tone edges. This is just my own sketch. Sometimes I like to sketch on scrap pieces of paper. Let's test it. Hopefully it's not verschlimmbessern. It's not, it's all right. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, and then we need something for that pocket there. I think this specimen with the butterfly. Okay, one's done and 9 more to go. Lots of embellishing opportunities in this journal. I'm so glad I didn't give up on it. I hope this was inspirational for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.